What's up, people? Zach Tech here, bringing another reaction video to Link Click Season 1. I was about to say episode 6, but it says 5.5, which that's kind of strangely confusing. So I don't know why it's called that. What does it say? Marrying by contesting. Not sure what that's supposed to mean, but let's see what happens. I don't know why it's called 5.5. It's the weird part. Let's go right here. Oh, it's only like 20 seconds though. Makes it easy though. What's going on here? Looks like an exercise thing this person's doing, because he's got one of those, looks like those things people put around their stomach to help them get skinnier as they're exercising. Yeah, he's exercising. I thought this guy was dying from like heat stroke or something. Fuck, nope. Is that the stairs? No. I'm not going up that. Huh. That was a younger version of whoever this kid is. I wonder if that's that guy that came in the thing and said, hey, I heard somebody can time travel through photos. Dude. Oh, okay. I thought that he was... Okay, so never mind. It's a whole different thing. He was being bullied and this girl helped him out. I thought she was the bully bullying him when I saw her for a second. I don't think so. That was random. She probably said no, and that's why he's doing all this. Japanese stairs are actually like this. What's going on here? Completely different anime? What's going on here? What is this anime? This is a whole different anime. Okay, I kind of thought it was a game at the same time, but I would have been like, this is a way different anime. You want to get slapped? Damn. Next mission. What's that? Oh. Okay, so the father's the reason why it's a no. Well, at least it's that and not... I'm gonna call it. So you have to... So these guys are still alive. So this ain't gonna change like a timeline thing. This is something he's doing every day in general. This kid. True. That's the photo. Does he have his hair in a bun right there? I thought I was tripping seeing that. Okay. Give up. Bye. So they do it first. Okay. And it's to the point where they took the picture together. Yeah. He barely could walk up the stairs. But yeah, it looks like death going up the stairs. Many generations. Jesus. So like a good minute. He was already tired enough coming up the stairs. So I think the weakness of why people... Damn, are you the mother? Why do you have to say it like that? You could have been like, just go with what your daughter's laughs about. He really is. At least it's not a bad situation though out of it. Oh crap, some other guy. That's facts. But I heard that Japanese culture back then was like a whole thing where a guy selects among like 5 different girls to choose who want to be with and stuff. An actual thing. Like, no. That is just, I just consider that dumb. Go with the person if you care about him or something, not chosen off of, oh, you can only select between these 5 girls. How about I go to school and see if I find somebody in school I like? That's what I would have said if I was still going to school. Dude, if I was sitting on this couch seeing it from perspective view of somebody else, I'd be eating Nutty Buddies and Honey Buns all the time. Not this ice cream or whatever he was eating before. He pretended like he was stumbling. Every year? You've been doing this for within years now? I don't think it's gonna happen. By what? A year? Relax. Let's say. Damn. Is this how the dad's gonna fight all these guys that try to do anything? Like, the music. I actually like this. Oh wow, he's actually listening and actually doing it. Yeah, only if you knew what's really going on. Yeah, yeah, that didn't work. He's even shocked. Definitely got uppercutted. Yeah. Oh, so this is the other guy that's trying to. Was this guy a better competition than him? And that's what the difference is. Yeah, only I can say is remember the video game thing. Maybe it'll help to remember the video game you played. Might work. He gets up. She does kind of actually look older, definitely when she helped him out with the bullies. Because she looked like the. I thought she was the one that was the bully, the punk. Yeah. The hell? No. Gonna have to figure. Oh wow. Yeah, why are you over there? Bunch of murders. I would not go over there. This. Wait, huh? That's that a kid? That means this shit happened years ago and he never. Okay. Wow, so this whole. So, wow. I thought for a minute this was present time going on now. No. This happened years ago because the kid's old right here. Wow. This guy gave up. Yeah. The fact you're still coming here. Oh, so they actually went to find this guy. That's what's going on. Jesus. Is he just gonna run at him? I don't know if it's gonna work this way. That's true. Oh, wow. Told him something that probably help. To trick him, probably. Oh, wow. The fact that it took this on, though, is the suck part. The bad, like. That's true. Look what they're doing. Well, at least. Why is the pictures? No, it's different. It just switched. Okay. Okay. So. Yeah, no. If he's been doing this since he was younger, a kid, like, what, say 18, and did this all the way up to when he was old, you know, at that point, if I was the father of my daughter and this guy, the same guy, kept showing up to fight me in this martial arts fighting or whatever, I would have been like, the fact he keeps coming and never giving up for the first, like, just the first year alone, give it a year, and he keeps coming, let's say, not even once a week, legit, like every day, like at a certain time and everything. After that 1 year, I would have been like, nah, you have approval to marry my daughter in the future and blah, 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 whatever you guys do. But for this father to protect his daughter, granddaughter or whatever, until they were old, at that point, not to be a prick, hypothetically, if they're 50, from the time this all started when they were 18, I think it'd be, I don't know if it's just me, this is just me, my opinion on this, it'd be pointless to get married, because most people want to get married when they're at least young, so no later, hypothetically, than 30, 20. But you're like 50 and stuff, it's like, I wouldn't even try to get married. Be together, obviously, because that's what you've been trying to do for the past 20 years, 30 years. But to get married and you're 50 now, 60, hypothetically, I feel like, nah. How much, not to be a prick or sound bad saying this, but how much more life do you have before you end up, you can get married finally after 50, by the time you're 50, and after you got married, the next year, one of you can die from anything. From sicknesses, being killed. Yeah, that's the issue. But at least if you're younger, I mean, it can even happen young. I could be somebody that marries a girl when I'm 20 and then die next year at 21. So even being 20, it's still risky that you don't know what could happen the next year. You could die. You could get married to that person and die the next day from being murdered by somebody that got jealous of the person you got married to that they wanted to be with their entire life. Something like that. But, yeah. But take the chance at the same time if you're willing to risk that much for that person for years. But anyways, I found more reaction videos. Peace. See you people next time.